Yo, what it dang dizzily doo-wop. I am Zachary D, the Palsy Papa, and this is Palsy Papa Presents. How you doing, everybody? So, I want to jump out the gate, jump out the window, do the dang dizzle, and just apologize for the live stream yesterday. I had a bit of a revelation while that was going on that I've kind of been phoning in content on this channel for a couple of weeks, and I feel like I've been on a bit of an apology tour, and part of it is that these videos are on no kind of lag. Typically, I would record a video and then release it immediately the following day at noon 15. So what that created was a situation whereby every single day, no matter what, without fail, I had to sit down and record a video. And it became easy for me to record something I was having fun doing, whether or not it was entertaining to my audience. And I am going to be separating out those two things. I am not going to actively play games on this channel anymore. Not happening. I'm not happening. If I'm recording a video, I'm going to presume you guys want to hear me talk about something. Excuse me. Too much vape too quickly. I'm going to presume you guys want me to talk about something. I'm going to presume that you guys want to hear my opinion on something. This light is really messing with my vibe right now. There we go. That's better-ish. Let me try turning. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean, where I'm kind of just floating a little bit, because this channel is in a growth moment. I think understanding that games are not what you guys want to see. You guys want to see more of me, and really, I want to give you more of me. So, what I'm gonna try to do every month is come up with some series where I record 3 or 4 videos on a given weekend, which is typically when I'm off or have the most off time in my schedule. I'm going to record 3 or 4 videos in a given weekend and intersperse those throughout the week so as to stay ahead on my content. I want to bring you live streams still, but I want live streams to feel a lot more like a talk show, a podcast, a conversation, a little mini porch where maybe me just talking, maybe me and a couple buds, so on and what have you. Now, what do I want to talk about today? There was a topic on the live stream that I think really missed because of the way the live stream was kind of entered, because I jumped in to it without much thought. It was a big miss. I want to talk about Karens for a little bit. So as you guys know, I work in a contact center, and the views and opinions expressed here are not the views and opinions of my employer. I've never said where I work, will not say where I work, will not say the kind of customers that I deal with. However, Karens, I'm talking to you. You dig? Why is it that we have created a situation whereby the loudest mouths get fed? Why is it that we have created a situation where if you complain enough to as far up the chain as you can go, you're going to get your way? Why is it that there are people that think the way that you handle a dispute with a customer service type representative is to yell, carry on, blase, back and forth? That's much better. I like that better, maybe? Okay. I can't wait to get a light box for here. I'll feel a lot better about the lighting in general, I think, if I can get a good light box setup. I think this camera really needs good lighting. It wants good lighting for sure. Anyway, I digress. Why is it that we've created a situation where there's a certain sect of people that think yelling is the way to get what they want? Why is it that we've created a certain subsect of people that think demanding is the way that they can get what they want? Why is it that I want to speak to your supervisor? Do you really believe that I, as a contact center professional of 13 years, would purposefully withhold some situation that resolves what you have going on? Like, purposefully? No. Because you know what, Karen? It makes my life easier if your situation gets resolved and you go away. Because I've got 100, 200, 300 people waiting on me to take their phone call just as mad as you are. You are not special just because you're upset. You did. You are not special just because you're calling me every name in the book. I've been called everything. You can't come up with some new insult that hits me. Nah, bro. Like, you know what I do? I hit this button right here. And I'm muted. And you can't hear me, so I can huff and puff and whatever and woo 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 woo. And I click that button and I go, I'm sorry you feel that way, ma'am. I really am. It really, you're right. You're right. This situation is messed up. Here's what I can do. And you go, you're going off, right? Then I do this. So on and so forth. What have you. Then I come back on the microphone. I'm sorry you feel that way. I understand why you feel that way. And let me be honest. I've done this long enough that most of the time I do. I legitimately care. Don't misunderstand this video. This is not me going in on you. I don't believe that there's any company that is mistake proof. I do not believe that there's any company that does not fail. I do not believe that there's any company that is just 100% successful 100% of the time. I don't believe that any rep is 100% successful 100% of the time. I don't believe any supervisor is 100% successful 100% of the time. You know why, Karen? Because we're human. You feel me? I know to you, I am just a voice. You dig? But I take this off. And I am a person. I do have feelings. I get mad just like you get mad when things don't go my way in a customer service scenario. In fact, I probably acted an ass when my internet here was not set up properly and I was worried that I couldn't work when my phone wasn't set up properly. I probably legit acted an ass. I didn't call that man's any kind of names. I didn't yell. But I know that for that day, I was probably one of dude's most unreasonable customers. But here's what I knew. I knew that no amount of my yelling was going to change the situation. And legitimately, it didn't make me feel better. It's just a gut reaction. It's just an instant reaction. You know why? You don't really know why you yell? Because you don't think about anything. You let your emotions control the words that come out of your mouth. You don't consider the things that you say. And if you are on the phone acting a dick, that says more about you than it ever will about the company you deal with, the customer service rep on the phone, the supervisor, his boss, the CEO, the CFO, the CCC, the BBB, the FBI. Man, let me tell you. And here's the thing that I'm going to say that a lot of my fellow contact center workers won't say. And let me say it very clearly. To my fellow contact center workers, do your job. Know your job. Know the policies and do it well. And if you can't stand the heat, get the f out the boiler room. You dig? This ain't for everybody. Not everybody built to do this. I'm not saying it's particularly hard. I'm not saying I'm some kind of elite dude. But I have been from company to company to company to company to company to company to company. And I've seen it all. I've seen good. I've seen bad. I've seen terrible. I've seen great. I have messed up opportunities. And you're going to hear about that when you hear about my story. So what I want you to do on this video, I want you to commentate on the video a time where you think Karenizing a customer service rep is legitimate. I want you to talk to me about a time where you have dealt with a Karen customer service rep, because I learned today, I guess, that we're not all created equal. I understood always that there were reps that didn't know what to do, that were not paying attention, that were kind of coasting by, that didn't really focus on the job and learn it. But I didn't realize until today that there were some unreasonable reps. And let me tell you, if you have the sense when you're on the phone that you have a rep that doesn't care, please ask to speak to somebody else. Now, I will tell you that sometimes the most caring sounding rep, caring, not to be confused with Karen sounding, the most caring sounding rep on the phone can't be that nigga that doesn't know their job. I would also say that very few customers ask me, what is the process? Like, to get this done, they want me to do it. They don't ever ask me, what is the process? I have solved a lot of situations by explaining to a customer how this works. Here's how this works. Here's what you do from here. But it doesn't... Nothing can legitimize the way some of these people talk. Nothing can legitimize the way that a lot of these customers just come at the phone. Mad about hold times, mad because their situation didn't pop off the way they wanted. Mad. Just mad. Mad because. And let me tell you something, Karen. I'm not here to be your punching bag. I've worked in this industry long enough. You talk to me sideways, I'm going directly to anybody. And by the way, one of the first things I ask any company I work for is, how much abusive language do I gotta eat? Cause I'll eat it all if that's what they want. But how many times do I gotta hear you say things I cannot say back to you? About me, about my mama, about my life, about who I am as a person. How many times do I gotta say things? How many times do I gotta hear that before I can just hang up on you? And some of them, you gotta eat it. You gotta just take it. Incompetent. I've been called everything. Things I won't even repeat on this channel because they're that colorful. You feel me? Legit. I had my life threatened. I don't know how serious man's was, but he definitely did. And then wanted my help. No. You don't get to do that. And that's a good point. Men's can be caring too. Men's can be caring too. Y'all wild out here. I just do not grasp you fuckers. I just don't. I don't grasp it. I don't understand how we've ended up in a place where you think it's right to talk the way you do to another human being. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I legitimately don't get it. Because you wouldn't talk that way to your mama. You wouldn't want to be talked to that way. If I came to you as a rep, fly like you come to me, with all that curse words and all that energy, you would instantly, how dare you, fucking? How dare you? Manila, you can't eat the own treatment you dishing out. Let me tell you. If you won't eat back the words coming out your mouth, you know what the words coming out your mouth are? Poison. If you won't take the same thing said about you that you say about somebody else, them words are poison. Fact. So I want you guys to be mindful of what you say, how you say it, and you have my commitment to do the same. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, lick that like button, scribble that subscribe button, commentate on the video, and tickle that notification pickle, because the growing pains are about to be over and you're about to see the true form of the Palsy Papa, Zachary D. I appreciate every single one of you. I love you all. Definitely thank you for sticking around while I've been doing my thing, struggling a little bit. I do sincerely love you. I appreciate every view, every like, every commentate. Everybody got the notification turned on and know when I go live. Yeah, you did. But I appreciate you very much. Thank you for watching. I am Zachary D, the Palsy Papa. And as always, don't be tripping, cause I'm still crippin'. See you guys tomorrow. Yiddy. Ha! Bye.